I am at a con. It is very loud and I am very overstimulated. But what is in my convention bag? Well, I am so glad you asked.
Okie pokey weirdos, I'm Rev, and welcome to my world of cosplay shenaniganery.
Present to you my empty bag for the con. To start, I have a second backpack that's much smaller. That is going to get rolled up and stuffed in the bottom because I like having extra bags instead of using the plastic bags that people hand out at cons. This will go all the way in the bottom because I may not need it. I also have my Cheshire Cat bag full of all the goodies that I hand out for free. In this bag, I also have an extra bag. This bag is actually huge, and it is a Black Panther bag that I absolutely love because it's very convenient when it can roll up like this. Now for what I normally travel with in my daily bag. This mess. This is a lanyard my mom got me. I'm gonna use this instead of the con lanyard so I don't have to pay money for one. I often keep a lanyard in my bag anyway, so that works out well. A bandana. You'd be surprised how much use I can make out of this. Works as a little bag. Also, I have helped people with injuries or cleaning up messes with something like this, always in my bag. Sunglasses case. Gum. Brand new pack of gum, so that I can share gum with other people, because you know people always ask if they see you pull this out. My allergy meds. More stuff for my allergies. Band-aids. I honestly usually need them, but other people are very grateful when I have them. House of maturity, those of us who have periods need more of these in our bags. Or tampons or whatever else you use. And normally I include an umbrella in my daily bag, but because I'm mostly going to be inside for this con, I'm not planning to walk around out on the town as much, and this umbrella is pretty heavy, I'm gonna leave this at home. Masks, because I have allergies. And before anyone says that masks do not work, I'm going to explain why they work for me, because it is very specific to my experiences. I have a lot of allergies, and something that helps is wearing a mask and then having gum or a mint in my mouth so that I have a very specific environment that I'm creating for myself that I'm breathing in, instead of breathing in everyone's perfumes at the con. This way I don't have any kind of serious allergic reaction because I am not as strongly smelling the things that would make me react. On top of that, because of my allergies, I am constantly rubbing at my nose, trying to get the itchiness to go away. Therefore, wearing a mask reminds me to either not rub at my nose, or it is at least keeping my dirty fingers from touching everything at the con to getting to the holes in my face that would cause the germs to get into my body faster. Therefore, I know that the mask works for me largely because allergies. These are the kind of masks I'm gonna wear on the bus because I do not want to wear Grell's mask on the bus, have it possibly get damaged or dirty, and then not be able to wear it at the con. Tissues! Again, cleaning up messes, as well as plenty of people are very grateful if you have these on you. Something a little more con related, I always bring a folder, the nerdier the better, so that if I buy prints or postcards or anything I want to keep flat, that can go along the very back of my backpack and stay flat. A flashlight. Too many people have their phones die on them and then they don't have an extra light. I have been in a lot of places that have power outages. This is just a little light that hooks onto my bike, but I always keep it in my backpack because if I ever get on my bike, I have my backpack with me. It needs to charge. But that's another thing I do before the con, is I make sure all of my electronics that are coming with me are on full charge, or I have an extra battery for, which reminds me. This is a portable little battery with a USB attachment. Very helpful when things start dying out of nowhere.
And always make sure you bring deodorant. This is a must, no matter if you're there for the whole weekend or one day.
My air purifying necklace to help me if I'm having any serious allergy attacks. I put tape over the bright lights because they blind me. Coin purse. I'll definitely need a change bag for selling things at the con so that I can pay the difference if people need larger bills broken up.
A lunch bag. I also bought this in Memphis, and I always need to carry around some num-nums.
Mints, a whole bunch of partially finished packages of them because I keep forgetting them in the bottom of my bag. Microfiber cloth. This one I actually got at a convention. I got a whole bunch of them from the same vendor because I love their artwork. Also, another cute little bag that I will know is mine. Something smaller so that I don't have to use the miraculous Cat Noir backpack just yet. A pin. This one is Elvis themed and I actually got it in Memphis at Graceland. Again, you'd be surprised how many people ask for something like this, and then I'm the only one who has one in their bag. Carabiner. If you can't tell, I love making use of carabiners. It's very helpful to have an extension or an attachment this way. Medical tape. Sometimes you just need tape, and it's also helpful to have body safe tape if anyone has an injury. Can you tell I'm that person who's always helping people who are hurt? And an empty Ziploc bag. It's actually quite interesting how often I need one of these, or someone else might find one useful. And this is essentially my wallet. It's large enough for my phone, and I keep all of my cards in here as well. My phone goes into this little sleeve for protection. This is actually for sunglasses, but then it'll go in here. And having everything that's super important in this little bag makes it more convenient for me to get out of the house quickly. Then I have the carabiners on either side because I can usually hook them to my belt loop, and then I have a little pouch on my hip and I don't have to carry a massive bag. This was originally my phone case for Ren fairs, but now I just use it all the time. And my iPad, because I like to take down people's social medias and give them shout outs when I take pictures of them. Also, because I run a business, the iPad makes it easier for people to see what I'm showing them because we have a larger screen. And then it's got the nice long strap here so that I can hang it over my shoulder and kind of carry it like a bag. This is acting as the electronics bag for now because this is technically a headphone case, but I got it at a thrift store for my camera. It also holds all of the other accessories that go with my camera, mostly extra batteries and SD cards. I am also including all the little charging cables and one charging block to go in with the electronics so that my portable battery will actually be useful. So have my little MP3, bright pink earbuds so that I know they're mine. I have to have my music. It helps me with my anxiety and it helps me to tune out things when I really need to come down when I've been too amped up. I'm also bringing an extra pair of earbuds because I can't go without my music. I use this so that I don't need Wi-Fi for music, and I also don't have to download extra things onto my phone. I can have this little thing in my pocket real quick if I need to de-amp from any situation. Then I have my daily wear clothes, the things that I will be wearing to get on the bus first thing in the morning. And then I will change into my cosplay at the con, which means that my backpack will be carrying my Grell cosplay, and she's a lot of pieces, so I will reference my Grell update video for this. Then for my daily wear, I try to wear as light of clothing as possible and have as few layers as possible to make my backpack a lot lighter when I'm fully in cosplay at the con, since I'm going to be carrying my backpack around the whole time. Also at this con, because I'm selling things, I don't want to sell things on the dealer floor since all of those people actually paid to have tables there. So I actually plan to hang out by the cosplay repair table and help people out as much as I can there, and then I can also set my bag down as well as helping people repair their cosplays because I'm actually pretty dang good at that. And I have enjoyed helping with cosplay repair in the past. Which reminds me, I usually try to keep a miniature sewing kit in my bag most days, but especially at a con. I also want to bring my pliers and my adjustment ring for the jewelry and keychains because I have all of my merch and I might need to adjust it. Which brings me to my merch. I have all of my pins stuck to EVA foam. This one folds up nicely, and this one's nice and flat. And then this bag holds all the keychains, and I'll also put the necklaces and bracelets in there. And welcome to the madness. My air purifying necklace, I put a light over the soup. I put tape. Then I have the if you can see it, there we go. Could you not jump all over my floor?